So Eddie Howe was optimistic in his press conference, talking about transfers, talking about how close Newcastle are to signing Bruno Guimaraes, and he hopes that, there's going to be more to come. He said, from his perspective, he believes that the next signing won't be the end, which, with three full days left of the window and the weekend to go at it, that's a real boost for the fans who are hoping to see, up to 5 signings, maybe another one. We'll have to wait and see. But Newcastle, hopefully in a good place going into the last few days of the window. Something we're not used to really. After 14 years of Mike Ashley, we've had some barren deadline days down the years. But those days are gone now. Newcastle very ambitious. They've held talks with the owners over there in the Middle East this week. In Jeddah, and that's got to be classed as a good thing. It's good open communication. Eddie Howe talking about what a great meeting it was. Mentioned short term, which is obviously this window, which is what we need to hear. And the end game of all this is that Newcastle will end this window with a stronger squad than the one they went in with. And bearing in mind they'd only won one game up until last weekend. It's a big boost. It's a really big boost. So, well, what positions are we looking at? Probably centre back. Then Dan Burn. There's obviously another bid gone in for him. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. And realistically, are Newcastle looking for another striker? There's been a couple of players mentioned in the last few weeks. We don't want to get too carried away with some of the names. Some of them look a bit ambitious, but you never know. Ultimately though, for Eddie Howe, as I say, if he emerges from this window with 5 new players, that's a real boost. They won at Leeds last weekend. It was a great afternoon for the travelling Geordies who went down there. Players boosted by it. They've gone over to the Middle East this week, had a really good week, and hopefully they'll come back. There's no game obviously this weekend because of the FA Cup exit. But, by the time they face up to Everton in the next game, it could be looking at a different team almost compared to the one that started the month.